All right, what's going on today, this Thursday, which is the 21st of February? I have two interviews today. One starts at 11:30 a.m. and another starts at 4 p.m. And they're both downtown, and I'm dressed up, you know what I'm saying? I gotta dress up like I'm going to church or some shit. And I don't know how I feel about it. The first job is a marketing assistant job, which I don't know shit about marketing. I just randomly applied on a LinkedIn.com, and I got a response back. So I'm probably not going to get the job since I have no experience or qualifications to be anything in marketing. But the next job that's happening at 4 p.m. is a front-end developer job. But I don't think I'm going to get that job simply because there's a lot of people who are applying for the job. There's a lot of interviews set up. And I feel like if there's so many interviews set up, I think there's going to be way more qualified people. Therefore, I don't really think I'm going to get the job. But I'm about to leave in like 30 minutes or so and drive. It's probably going to take like 40 or 50 minutes to an hour. Then I have to do parking, and I think that's going to cost money. This is why I fucking hate interviews. But I just wanted to make it short. The end. All right, I don't know if you can hear me, but this is downtown Miami. There's a lot of noise, so I don't know if this is gonna sound good, but I have about less than 20 minutes before my interview for the marketing assistant and market something. I forgot the company name. I think I'm probably gonna fail. But I don't care, I have to try, I'm sweating, my chest is sweating and my back is sweating, so that's probably gonna make me smell worse, but again, I gotta try. This is my before interview thoughts. I don't know if you can hear me. Maybe I should bring it up a little bit closer, simply because there's a lot of noise coming outside. But yeah, this is about it's less than 20 minutes before my interview. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna wing it. I'm just gonna lie my ass off and say, oh yeah, I know how to do marketing. I've been marketing for 14 years. I've been marketing since I was a baby. To anybody that has never gotten a job before, because I know there's a lot of young people who are on my channel, the number one tip I can give you is lie your ass off, because that's what I'm going to do right now. And then after this, I'll give you an after interview and tell you my thoughts. But that's about it. I'm going to get it right here. Alright, so this is after the interview, working at marketing assistant at Marketing Mindset. I think that's what the company's called. And how I feel about it, when I got up there, I had to go on the 9th floor. And when I got to that location, there was about like 8+ people there. And it was like crazy. I didn't think there were going to be that many people. Ultimately, what I'm gathering from it is, I think it's just like some sales representative job thing / marketing thing. All they're doing is grabbing just a gang of people and trying to train them to do some like upselling for clients and issues like that. It's pretty much a customer service job / sales job. And I think they pay better than just a sales representative, because most sales representatives get paid maybe at max $12, but in the very least, like, oh shit, like what the fuck? I'm sorry, my eye, I don't know. Anyways, what I was saying was they get paid in the very least like $10 something or some shit like that. But I don't think I'm gonna get it. I mean, I know I'm gonna get the job because they already okayed me, and they want me to come next, tomorrow for the second interview, and then come on Monday for the third interview. But I'm like, you know what? I said yes, but I don't think I'm gonna go because it's bullshit. Right now, I just walked all the way to my next interview, which is right here, and that interview starts at like what was it, like 4 o'clock. So I have about like 4 hours to kill, and I don't know if I can do that shit, so that's interesting. So I gotta kill 4 hours, and that's how I feel. Oh yeah, so I don't, let me just finish talking about the marketing job. Yeah, I know I can get the job because they already okayed me to go to the next step for the second interview, but I think they're okaying everybody because they really need people, which makes me feel like the quality of the job is not good. It's just a job that anybody can walk into as long as they, I don't know, have a functioning brain. And that tells me that, I don't know, I just feel like the quality of the job is not going to be good. Also, I have to go drive all the way downtown and shit. I don't really want to be a marketing assistant. I don't know. I'm thinking at this moment, I'm thinking right now, I'm not going to do it. So those are my thoughts. I'm gonna end right here. Look at this view. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Right now, let me zoom in out. Let me zoom out here. Oh, zooming in too much. Yeah. Right now I'm at Bayfront Park. I have 3 more hours until I have to go to an interview. I was sweating a lot. I was sitting at the park beach. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do to kill 3 hours. But I was looking at this view and it's pretty good. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't even want to go to the interview because I don't think I'm gonna ace it, but I don't know. This is just me checking in and just showing you the view. Downtown Miami. Personal chat with myself. All I want to say is it's almost 3:30. So I have like 30 more minutes until I have to do the fucking interview. And I think I'm gonna smell like garbage because at first I didn't feel like I smelled bad, but that's only because of the fact that I didn't put on, you know, I wasn't that sweaty, you know? I wasn't that sweaty. And I got there like 20 minutes. In 20 minutes, I got to the location of the interview. So I wasn't walking around like I'm walking now. So after the interview, I had to wait for like 4 more hours. And I've probably been walking around for the better part. I have been resting and stuff, but I also been walking around like crazy. So now my chest and my stomach is drenched in sweat. My back is drenched in sweat. My bum is drenched in sweat. I don't know if I think I'm going to smell really bad. And, you know, I didn't hear anybody say you smells bad or anything like that. You know, when I sat on certain park benches and stuff like that, there's like, since, you know, if you actually look outside, there are a lot of buildings and there's a lot of reflections and stuff. So seeing people come my direction while I'm sitting on a park bench, I would look in the direction of the reflection of the, I guess, the glass to see if anybody held their nose or did something like this or did some type of reaction. And I didn't see anything like that. But when people are like walking next to me and stuff, it makes, there was this one instance like these 2 older black ladies who like decide to speed up and walk around me. And maybe that doesn't mean anything. Maybe it's just in my imagination where I feel like, okay, that means I might smell. But then there was another instance where I actually went to the interview location, and the interview location, there's like 2 desk workers or whatever. Another 2 black ladies, another kids are 2 black women. And it seemed as though like they were making comments about me, like, because I was like on my phone and I'm trying to figure out where the fuck is a parking garage where I park my car at. And so I'm like looking around trying to like figure out what direction I need to go. And I think like one of the desk ladies was making comments like, oh, please leave, goodbye, thank you, or something like that. And also I think I heard her say to the other woman, oh, he smells so stink, or something like that. So if any of these things, any of these murmurings that I've heard, or reactions that people were doing around me gives me any inclination that my odor is rank, it's gonna be a very hard interview. It's gonna be a very, very hard interview, and I don't know how I feel about it. I know how I feel about it. It's like, damn, I wanted to put my best foot forward and really impress the guys, but if I smell so bad, and yeah, I'm gonna say like I have Team Al, because that's the only thing I could say to explain my condition if I do smell rank, if I do smell really bad. But at the same time, I don't know if that's good enough. In addition to that, I do feel like there's more qualified. This is the thing about interviews. Like, I don't think like all the other competitors or all the other interviewees are bad. I think they are pretty fucking good, especially since I'm doing it without what was I gonna say?
I'm doing this. I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm competing with a lot of people who are pretty good, who are probably good or great at, you know, web development. And, you know, the only real experience I had was like for 6 months. So I don't think that's really gonna impress anybody. So I'm thinking like that. And that makes me feel like I don't really have a lot of people that can, I don't really have enough experience that's gonna really impress people. They want to hear like situations where I have like 7 years of experience or something like that. I have none of that shit. So that bothers me. The fact that I might smell bothers me. The fact that I know there's probably gonna be way more experienced cats that already interviewed bothers me. So it makes me feel like it's a waste of time. This makes me not want to apply to jobs, but at the same time, you gotta go to these jobs because no one is gonna take you seriously, man. And I don't know. I'm just bothered, honestly. So I just need the time to relax. I'm glad I'm talking out my thoughts because I'm getting nervous. I'm getting anxiety because of possibly smelling bad. And my shirt doesn't really smell that bad. My shirt doesn't even really smell good, you know? Like, it just smells like a regular shirt in a way. And it doesn't have like a sweet, I don't know, an attractive smell to it. So that's also the thing. I'm pretty sure my sweat has some type of odor and it's gonna stick to my dress shirt, so that's a problem. I just gotta thug it out, I guess, you know? I just gotta thug it out. It's alright, 5 minutes. I didn't eat all day. I didn't eat all day because I thought it was gonna smell bad. So, I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. I should be inspirational. I should be motivating myself. Jermaine, you can do it. Trust me, you can do it. I'm looking at the camera right now. You have the capability of getting this job. Trust me. But to be real, like, when I think about like last year, there was a number of jobs I went to, a number of interviews, maybe like 5. I don't know if I went to 5. I went to a number of them and I felt like I was qualified, but nonetheless, I didn't get it. So I think a lot of it has to, I think a percentage has to do with like an odor issue, and I think another percentage of it has to do with just the fact that, I don't know, I'm just not the good material or some shit. I just not web developer material because of this odor, because of this condition. I just gotta try harder. I gotta go to more interviews. And I think a lot of people, since I have this disability, a lot of people are going to count me out or feel like, oh, we should get like a cheaper price because we're going to get this guy. I expect that shit. But I'll try to thug it out. I'll try to thug it out. I've talked out all my thoughts. I talked out all my anxieties. So I think I feel a little bit better. And even if it's not the case, if I don't get the job, at least I can go fucking home because I want to just go home. Okay, so this is the place. It's almost 4 o'clock, so my interview is happening. I had to wait 4 hours, and I've been walking around like crazy, so I'm sweating. So if I didn't smell bad then, I do smell bad now. I'm gonna tell them I had a T-mail or some shit. How do I feel about the interview before going in? I don't think I have a chance, my guy. I don't think I have a chance, but I gotta try, you know. I mean, I'm 29. I gotta try. I gotta swing for every pitch. So this is a pitch. I gotta swing and try to hit a home run. All right. So I'm gonna end right here. All right. I don't know if you can hear this because there's a lot of noise happening all around. But all I'm gonna say is this is the after interview. Hopefully the sound picks up because there's a lot of wind sound. There's a lot of metro rail sound that's happening. So I don't know if this is gonna make people gonna hear this when it kind of finally produces. But anyways, this is after the interview with I don't even know what the business name was, but it was for a front-end developer. And how do I feel about it? Well, this is what I feel. I feel like I have a shot. Simply because she wants to see me a second time. I was supposed to either on tomorrow or on a Monday, I'm supposed to do some type of test to prove that I know what the fuck I'm doing. I know how to code. Funny enough, he's familiar with my last boss. I don't know how connected they are, but they live like where he lives close to where my last job was, so it's in like North Miami. So that's weird. I don't know. But in terms of the interview, when I went up to him, I told him, hey man, I have T-mal, so if I smell bad, you know, it's because I can't break down food properly in my system to the point that it comes out through my pores and makes me smell. And his response was very interesting, and he just asked me, can you code? And I'm like, yeah, I can code. And he was like, okay, as long as you can code, I don't care how bad you smell. So we'll see if he'll keep that energy when I'm with him like fucking 8 hours a day for a year. Let's see if he still has that same energy or that same attitude. But in terms of the interview, I thought it was gonna go bad, but apparently it was not as bad as I thought it was. I might get the job because I had to code in the second interview, so on a Monday I'm gonna come back and see if I can get it. But if I do get the job, man, it'll be pretty good. But he's only gonna pay like somewhere between $18 to $20 an hour. I mean, I guess it's better than my last pay, but I don't know, I feel a type of way about it. But yeah, I thought it was gonna be worse, honestly. And it wasn't. It was actually sort of cool. I feel like I'm almost there. But if I don't get it, I won't be surprised because I always get turned down for jobs. Yeah, so that's all I wanted to say. It's like, hold on. It's like 4:33. I think I left at like 10 o'clock in the morning, traveled all the way downtown Miami, and then do the first interview. And the first interview was a dud simply because it was basically like a sales representative. And I don't want to be some customer service guy doing like upselling and trying to promote certain type of deals and get commissions off of that. I don't want to be some salesman guy. But the next interview, or the front-end developer interview, it was sort of cool. I really hate the fact that I had to do 2 interviews on one day because I'm just exhausted. I want to go home. And I'm probably gonna end it right here because I don't have anything else to say.